Hello everyone, this is Aviators and today I've got a card class for you. No unboxings. This is Aviators versus the Studs, requested by Magician Max HD. And we'll get right into it. Now, there are other studs. I got these ones as well. These are older studs. They're basically the same thing, just the colors are lighter, as you can see. But I won't be worrying about those. Aviators do also come in blue, but I only have the red one. But I do got all of these that are basically the same. The Caravan, which is seen in Canada. Planet, Target, Mohawks, Torpedoes, and the Battle Axe. It's all the same back design. Some of them have slightly different aces. Some of them have different aces and jokers, but it's still basically the same thing. Just a different box. Different countries have different decks. But anyways, let's get on to this. First of all, look at the studs. There's your back design. It says stud, stud, stud on top. Made for Walgreens. And now they don't make studs anymore. They make the Playwright deck, which is pretty nice as well. And you will find some Walgreens advertising in the decks. Your faces look like that. These are hearts, clubs, spades, and I'll try to find diamonds. And diamonds. A little bit different, almost Arco style, I guess. Court cards are also a little bit different. Again, almost basically like Arcos. And I do like them. Nice and colorful. Kind of, classic, traditional court cards. But not USB-C court cards like you see in every other deck. But basically, yeah, they look like Arcos more or less. The Jokers, you get two of them. They look like this. They say stud and Joker on the sides. And there's a horse in it, basically. It's almost cowboy themed. Or horse themed. Your Ace of Spades has the same horse. And it says stud on it. And it's not bad. A lot of people really like studs. They have a nice stock, a nice finish. I don't know exactly what the stock or finish is. It is a really nice stock. It does have basically an air cushion type finish. It's definitely dimpled, like an air cushion finish deck. But they are really nice. Oops. The Aviators. It says Aviator on the box. It's got a plane. It's very airplane themed. Apparently they sell a lot of these in airports. I don't know. I haven't seen them. I don't go to the airport very often. And the design just wraps right around, and the front is the same as the back. That sort of thing. Fairly standard. You do get standard USB-C bicycle number cards. Your Jokers, a little bit dull. They just say Aviator, and they have an airplane going through it. Excuse me. And you get this striped theme going through there, and it says Joker in the corners as well. And the other one is identical. Court cards, very standard. There's the other one. The other one's a guaranteed Joker. What's weird is some of these other decks that I showed you, like this Caravan, also has the Aviator, the same Jokers, even though it's not an Aviator deck. And then here's your Ace of Spades. It just says Aviator. Again, with the stripes, and, well, it is what it is. These cards, as I mentioned, do have a smooth finish. Or an ivory finish, if you will. Not air cushion finish, like bicycles. But They do basically have a bicycle stock, just not the same finish, but definitely similar stock. If you want, I can show you this one. You can see the jokers are identical, even though it's not an Aviator branded deck. And the Ace of Spades is the same as well. However, if I go into a different deck, like the Mohawk, I think, get the same smooth finish. Oh no, this one, again, it's called the Mohawk, but you got Aviators in it. Yay. And that's what it looks like in blue. And yeah, I forgot to show you the back design. Just a very plain back design. I mean, I like it, but it is plain. Handle's nice. That's for sure. But it is pretty plain. Bear with me. I know I got one that has different jokers and ace in it. It's not this one. I'm gonna find it soon. It's probably gonna be the very last one. Oh. This one's even got Aviator scorecards. Aha! This one's got, this is the target one, a different Ace of Spades, just like in the Jerry's Nuggets decks and some other USB-C decks, and it says International Playing Card Company. This one's actually Canadian. It says Markham, Ontario, Canada. That's kind of cool. And your jokers, just to show you the variation. Looks like this. It says the Jester guy. It says Joker. You got the stars. You may have seen these before in other decks. Wouldn't surprise me. And then the other one is the same without stars. Just so you can see that. But again, the back design is the same. Anyway, that's that. We'll go back to the actual Aviators now, instead of these other brands. Basically, if I had to choose between these two decks, I would definitely go with the studs. They just look a lot nicer. The back design is really nice, in my opinion, compared to the other one. The court cards also much nicer. Heck, even the jokers and the ace of spades are a little bit cooler than Aviator. And of course, they handle really nicely. A lot of people really like to finish in stock on these cards, myself included. So that is my assessment. That's what I think. And like I said, these are getting harder to find. They don't make them anymore. Once they're gone, they're gone. You can probably still find them at certain card shops, like PokerStart52 on eBay. You know, you can find them somewhere. And these ones, the older ones, are even harder to find. I know you can probably find them on eBay. But then you get, everything is basically the same faces, court cards, jokers, ace of spades. In fact, this one's got 3 jokers in it. I don't know about the newer ones, but this one definitely has 3 jokers in it. Back design's the same. Color is a little bit lighter. Finish is similar. Or stock and finish is similar. And they're pretty cool. I like studs a lot more than I do Aviators. That's for sure. I apologize if this video is a little bit lengthy. A little bit long. It is what it is. I sometimes get a little bit too passionate talking about cards. But anyways, that's what I've got.